Good evening, FedPhoenix fam. So today is New Year's Eve, as you all know, and it's also my first birthday in the free world. Last two, since spending the last two in prison, and and that's Buckley. So anyway, and I'm really like, it was a good day, One of my friends sent me a little cash app, and which I truly appreciate. So me and my son went to the mall and he got pizza and I got, Chinese food, and it's just been a good day, mostly at home. It's cold and it's rainy outside, and I just not a fan of that kind of weather, you know what I mean? But it was a really good day, I think, all things considered. And I have been trying to find forever my kitchen bistro set, dining room table, whatever you want to call it, has really small seats. So I've been trying to find cushions for the seats that were affordable and would fit it. And after we left the mall, we swung by the dollar store. And sure enough, they were buy one, get one free, and only $8. So for less than $10, I got two cushions for these seats. And I'm super excited about that. That was just like a small thing I wanted to get accomplished, and rebuilding my life, getting my house together. So yeah, it's been a good day, all things considered. Having said that, as of recording this video, I have 149 subscribers now, so almost 150, and I'm super, super, super excited about that. And thank you so much to all my subscribers. I truly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's a small thing you can do, and it definitely, makes me feel a lot better in the day to day. Having said all that, I don't really do New Year's Eve resolutions, especially because it's my birthday. So what I do usually on my birthday is I kind of reflect on, since my life since the previous year, and where I can improve myself, improve my circumstances, just be an all around better person. But this year, as you guys know, in 3 days, I'm going under the knife for major abdominal surgery. I'm about to get filleted like a fish. And, I'm expected to spend 1 to 3, maybe more days post-operative in the hospital. And then I will have, weeks and weeks and weeks, of not being able to drive and having difficulty probably just moving around my house. I'm hoping within a week or two to be able to go up the stairs in my house. Hopefully a week or less. I don't know. I don't want to push it too hard, because if I mess up this surgery with the mesh going from my hip to my navel and halfway up my ribs, I would actually have to get basically from my half of my torso, left side, like navel to spine meshed to repair it if I mess it up. So I don't want to mess it up, but I know it is going to drive me absolutely crazy. Just having limited mobility, and, I'm such a proactive person and such a busy person. So just having to kind of sit down and rest is really, it's really going to be hard for me, I think, mentally. And I definitely, over these next, few days before I go into surgery, plan to do a lot of deep cleaning in my house and organizing and making sure all the laundry's caught up. Because even though I will have some help, I know that things are not going to be to the standard I like them, at a certain point, and I'm going to have to kind of just deal with it the best I can. I think prison kind of prepared me for that, because one of the things in prison that I really struggled with was my youngest child, who for the most part was in the care of family, and he was taken care of. But there are little things people tell you about how they're kind of parenting him, for lack of a better word, in your absence, and different things I didn't necessarily always agree with, but I knew I kind of needed to just bite the bullet and be grateful that my child did have support and stability and love and all that. And I think it's going to be the same with my house not being 100% how I want it, or how I'm used to having it all the time as I'm recovering from surgery. I'm just going to try to focus on being grateful for the help that I have, and keep in mind that it is a temporary situation, just like prison was, and I will get through it because I have to, and focus on, what's to come afterwards. Once I get more on my feet after recovery, I can get things back in order probably fairly easily, and just kind of focus on that. Another thing that I am, as of tonight, going to really try to commit to, and so I'm a cigarette smoker, like my adult life, some of my pre-adult life, and I'll buy a pack of cigarettes and I'll smoke them, and I've been trying to quit. So, and that'll last for anywhere from a few hours to a couple of days. And then I just kind of impulsively go buy another pack. And then after that pack, I try to quit. And then for a few hours or a few days. And it's just a vicious cycle. But the reality is, I know that if I'm smoking cigarettes, my body will have a harder time healing. That'll be, that'll really, really, really slow the healing process. And also I'll be more susceptible to infections. And I'm about to have a major incision with drains and all that. Actually, multiple incisions. Um, and I can't afford to play with my health like that because I have way too many people who I love depending on me, who deserve the best of me. So with that in mind, tonight when I go to bed, I'm going to flush down the toilet whatever cigarettes I have left. Actually, might go down a couple of doors to my one neighbor who smokes, and if he's home, just give him the rest of my cigarettes because I just can't even stand to flush them because I have such a thing with smoking. And really commit to trying to like really put 100% effort into not smoking after tonight because I really need to, at least for the next 6 months, because I really gotta, this healing process is going to be a long, difficult journey. And I really need to kind of put my all into it, for my loved ones and for myself. When I know I need to do something and I can't do it for myself, or I just, that's just not much of enough of a motivation for me. I just make the motivation, for those I love, my children, and the other folks that depend upon me. So that's kind of where I'm at with everything, pre-surgery, first birthday home since prison, that kind of thing. I'm in a good place mentally. It's crazy because on my last video, Auntie's Altar, that's a doozy. But I actually had several, well, a few negative comments, right? People are like, oh, you're boring. And I just gave them a thumbs down reaction and didn't even entertain it with a response. You know what I mean? Because I'm just not doing negativity. I'm not going to feed the trolls. And, I know if I see a video on YouTube and I don't personally find the person relatable, or I'm just not really loving the material, I just keep going. I just keep going about my day. I don't throw negativity on folks because, what we put out, comes back to us. And at the same time, I'm not trying to entertain negativity because I'm not trying to be in a place where I find myself getting frustrated or annoyed, or I just don't have time for all the negativity. So hopefully, that's just a fluke situation. But, I never thought about the fact that as my channel grows, there's negative is going to start to seep in. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. And, and I don't know, I was kind of caught off by that, but now I see it and I realize it and I understand it. And it just is what it is. It's part of the course, right? So I'm taking it in stride as well. So having said that, this is going to be a fairly short video. I just wanted to check in on my birthday. Because guess who's going to bed on New Year's Eve, as always, as usual, by 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. This girl. Because I don't do the late nights and whatever. But anywho, I hope you guys have a safe and wonderful New Year's and New Year's Eve. If you are drinking, please don't drive. It's just not, I know that there are resources to get you free rides home. I think most places have resources for free tows if you need them even. It's just not worth risking your life, the lives of others, your freedom, and having to deal for the rest of your life with harming someone, unintentionally. So please be safe out there tonight, guys, ladies, and fellas, I guess too. Don't leave your drinks unattended. Let's make this New Year's a safe one for everybody. So, that's definitely something that I felt was needed and worth mentioning. So with that, my Cash App and PayPal will be in the description if you would like to donate to the channel, or send a little birthday whoopity whoop. Do people say whoopity whoop? I don't know. I kind of do my own thing with language, as you guys, I'm sure, have realized. My email will be in the description as well if you need to get a hold of me for any reason at all. I apologize in advance if you're someone who's needing support as you're getting ready to self-surrender, or needing support because you have an incarcerated loved one, because I may not be as responsive as I normally am, as I'm, post-operative, as I'm trying to recover. I just won't have as much ability to invest in that the way that I normally do, and I like to. And of course, there'll be a description for the merch line. The merch. It took me like 30 seconds to say the word merch. I don't know. I have some weird thing going on, right? Because sometimes it's like I can't even talk. I don't know. Is this an age thing or a thyroid thing, or I don't know. But anyway, that'll be in the description too. So I hope everyone has a safe, that's number one, first and foremost, but a safe and beautiful New Year's Eve. And, maybe you guys might want to try doing what I do, as far as, instead of resolutions, kind of do an annual assessment and strategize, on New Year's. So regardless of what your thing is or what you do, I hope that it brings you peace, and I hope it brings you joy, and I hope it brings you comfort. And so until next time, and again, I don't know if I'll be posting again before surgery or after, or I don't know. But I'll definitely get with y'all probably not long after surgery, if not before. So good day, God bless, and I will talk to you later.